Hi guys, Paul here from PABewNews, and we're going to do our first Hoppin' Frog beer. This is the hopped up Goose Juice Rye IPA from Hoppin' Frog, Akron, Ohio. Keep refrigerated, cellar temperature. 7.0% alcohol by volume. Alright, let's see. Brewed and bottled at Hoppin' Frog Brewing Company, Akron, Ohio. For more information, please see the website, hoppinfrog.com. This is just a cool cellar temperature. Let's get it going. I expected it to be a little darker. It's a lovely copper. Give it an aggressive pour. Hopefully it crowns. It seems to be crowning. Mild carbonation streaming up from the bottom. There we go. I didn't realize it would be an aggressive pour turning into a huge massive head like that, but there's huge bubbles in that, so it will dissolve fairly good. That's a nice kind of tight bubbles on the top actually, so it looks pretty nice. And there is a bit of a residual hop particleization or particle whatever, very faint, kind of floating around. Not bad though. Hoppy, citrusy. Sweet. Definitely get rye in there. Nice twinge of the rye. Let's give it a go. Cheers. Wow. Getting a lot of fruit in there too. Almost picking up almost like a sweet strawberry or sweet watermelon. It's got a different kind of bitterness to it. Strange. You can definitely taste the rye. It's weird. It's like kind of attacking bitterness, like on the around your tongue and down the throat. Then just stops. Boom. But then you have a residual rye, sweetness mixed with just a lingering kind of a bitterness in the mouth. It almost tastes like you have watermelon juice in your mouth too. It's really weird. I just get this kind of residual taste, and then that might become from the rye, because I think I've actually had that before in one of the other beers I had that had rye in it. It's mildly carbonated. It's probably a little bit too much carbonation, because I think it doesn't let a lot of the nice aromas sit on your tongue. It kind of cleans them off pretty quick. But it's not filling, so it's not that carbonated. It's not bad, but it's not that multi-dimensional, you know what I mean? So it's kind of, it could be a little boring. It needs to be a little bit more punchy. Actually, a little bit more rye. A little bit more, hi, how you doing? That's what I usually like about these. Let's see, hopped up Goose Juice. American hops dominate the Rye IPA, creating an assertive citrus and passion fruit character. Was that passion fruit? I didn't know. An old world flavor from rye malt add the perfect complement to Goose Juice's big, satisfying hop flavor and aroma. Originally homebrewed by our beloved brewer, Goose, its wonderful combination of flavors inspired us to brew this specialty IPA. So apparently there's a regular Goose Juice IPA, and this is the hoppier version of it. I'd like to try the regular version, because just a regular session ale, I think it would be a little bit more balanced and things would stand out a little bit better, because there wouldn't be so much going on. So you could probably pull up a little bit more things easier. This is trying to, like, everything's, I think it's a little bit of everything's trying to scream at the same time, so you can't hear anything. Let's see. Yeah, that's 7% alcohol by volume, 60 IBUs. I think it would be nicer if they kicked it up to almost 100 IBUs. Made from only the finest ingredients to create a superb, flavorful beer of the highest quality. Please pour carefully to avoid disturbing the natural yeast sediment on the bottom of the bottle. So, I mean, I poured it. I mean, there's yeast. There's hop particles and stuff, and yeast particles. So, I mean, if you're going to do that, it's kind of strange. Because one glass, you're going to have to tip it back, and then you're going to have to go again. So, you're going to disturb the yeast in the bottom, because even if you gently put it back, as soon as you do that, you disturb the yeast, and the next cup you get is going to get full of yeast. So it's kind of silly to have warnings like that on big bottles, unless you have one giant cup every time you drink beer. But I mean, you might be even able to see that there's a lot of hop particles and stuff flowing in there. It's not disturbing the beer at all, but it's in there. It's a little boring. It's a little boring. I'm gonna give this one. Probably gonna give this one. It's not bad. No, I'm gonna give it a 7. 7 for the hopped up goose juice from Hoppin Frog, Akron, Ohio. Give it a go. Tell me what you think. I'd like to get the original goose juice. It's been Paul for PABewNews. Cheers.